Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Ouran High School Host Club episode 14. This episode, I'm sleepy, is the newspaper club episode, and I am so tempted to go to bed in about half an hour just because I gotta get up in the morning. I was thirsty earlier. Anyway, this episode is the newspaper club episode, and they are not selling papers. But the magazines that the host club is selling are essentially selling right as they go out, essentially. And the head of the newspaper club essentially hates the host club because he thinks that Tamaki is using his family's power to essentially do what he's doing. He thinks that Tamaki's got a dark side and everything, and that Tamaki's flaunting his family's power and whatever, and yeah, it could be further from the truth. That couldn't be further from the truth. Tamaki is not that type of person to do that. And even if he was to use his family's power, I'm sure he would use it for something good. Like to help others. That's probably what he would do if he was given the choice to do that. Anyway, the others are essentially playing games, and I think one of them is I don't know what game they're playing, but it almost beans Haruhi in the head. And Tamaki ends up hitting the ball, and the ball goes right through the window. It hits the newspaper club guy right in the head, and I'm like, ooh, and yet that felt so satisfying. And Tamaki shows up and obviously sincerely apologizes for this, and the newspaper club asks if they can do stories on the host club, and since it's their last paper before the break, and if they can't do a decent job at selling, they're not going to get the funding for their club, and it's going to close. And Tamaki does not like the sound of this, because essentially to him, any club that has like a bunch of members is a family, essentially, and their family is going to get broken up because of this. And Haruhi is told that the newspaper club essentially is like a trashy gossip rag that nobody reads because they know it's all bullshit. Pardon my language, but it's true. And, yeah, everybody says, no, we're not helping you all, we're leaving. And Tamaki is upset about this, and he's essentially pouting in the host club, and Haruhi knows exactly what's going to happen. He's going to look at them with the puppy dog eyes and going to try and guilt trip them into doing it. And just like she says, he does. He acts like a freaking puppy with the puppy dog eyes, and even Kyoya is like, I have some conditions. And essentially, you know, they can't do interviews, they can't give out their clients' information, stuff like that. And Tamaki's all for this. And they essentially show the newspaper club the types of things that they can do. The types of games and stuff that they do, and it's commoner stuff like red light, green light, and kick the can. Combined with hide and seek or something? I don't know. Could somebody tell me what that is, please? But yeah, the newspaper club is trying to interview Haruhi, even though, well, they aren't allowed to, and the twins grab Haruhi and run off before she can even say much of anything. Except the guy does ask her, does Tamaki have a dark side, and what is he like with that? And Haruhi's like, dark side? He doesn't have a dark side. And before this all started, Kyoya left a first aid kit in the office of the newspaper club, you know, just in case something like that happens again. And it's after this that it's revealed by him, of course, the newspaper club head, that he's only doing this to try and dig up some dirt on Tamaki and the others so they can publish it in their newspaper. And what better way to get their newspaper off the ground again than something about the host club? Everybody's going to buy it wondering what the heck they're talking about the host club for. And most likely they're going to probably drop it in the trash after reading it because it's, just the same kind of scandalous, dirty gossip. And, yeah, the guy is really essentially jealous that, Tamaki is getting all the attention and everything for his club, whereas he should have been the one that had Kyoya and the others as his underlings, as he puts it. And that all should have been his. He only did this to become popular. Ain't gonna happen. Now with yeah, your chance of popularity went out the window as soon as you started writing scandalous gossip and drama and stuff. That's when your chance of popularity went bye-bye, down the drain. Because nobody wants to be friends with somebody who does that sort of stuff, because they could easily turn it on them. Yeah. Anyway, Haruhi and Tamaki end up hiding in a gazebo in the hedge maze, while the newspaper club heads back to the office, and the guy is just mentally getting angrier and angrier, and saying he's gonna write the article anyway, even though he doesn't have anything. He's just gonna make it up. And the twins are waiting for them in the office, essentially knowing what they were planning on doing, and essentially saying that Tamaki is smart, but he's kind of stupid when it comes to anything regarding himself. AKA, or not really stupid, more like dense, oblivious. AKA, when it comes to his feelings towards Haruhi, he sees it as a father figure, but no, it's not that, it's a romantic way. And yeah, the others pop in, essentially confirming this as well, and they try to get him to leave them, to get them to leave Tamaki alone because he's done nothing wrong. And Kyoya reveals that the first aid kit had a little recorder recording the entire conversation since it was set there. So yeah, they got dirt on them, and he essentially informs him that him and his family and Hikaru and Karu's family have enough stock in that guy's father's company to buy him out and remove him from his position as president. But he reveals that we are not like you, and we will not do that. So they somehow got the guy to finally give in and not write any more stuff like that. And it's at this point that, Kyoya and the others finally find Haruhi and Tamaki. And we actually find out that Tamaki is wanting to play these games so much is because he never got to growing up, because he never really had any, not only didn't have any friends, but he was also worried about his mother. She had been sick growing up, and he would always stay inside and play the piano for her. Which I like that. He loves his mother. And later on, as they're heading back, Haruhi asks Kyoya, is the Suo family such a big deal? And it's revealed that Tamaki's father is the chairman of the academy they're going to. So essentially he's like the principal, essentially. So he's the chairman's son. And, yeah, Haruhi is just in shock at this, because essentially it's because of Tamaki's family that she's actually able to go to Ouran on the scholarship she got. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time.